Dark Samus Rob, getting some controller resets. Really important. Don't want to have messed up buttons. Nothing's worse than like playing and then you find out that your L button doesn't work and you already took a stock.
Shield button. Yeah, your shield button doesn't work and you're playing against like Falco.
And you're like, well, on to game 2.
Guess.
On to game 2. All right. Yep. Now that's Nooch. You can tell because they both threaten their projectile. So it looks like RiskTKR starting a juggle, getting them in the corner. I wonder what the win condition for Rob is in this case. I wonder what his end goal is in terms of positioning against Samus. I would assume it to be some sort of edgeguard scenario because Rob's edgeguarding is ridiculous, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe there can be some juggles because I know his up air is pretty big.
I also think if he's able to force like a straight up recovery with the Samus up B, getting a down air might be a little easy for him as well. And so that could steal out a pretty early stock. I know that Samus in general is able to use the Zair to connect to the ledge, but as we saw in the repo set, it's not always super consistent. So
yeah, unfortunately, this game is held together by Elmer's glue, so it doesn't work all the time. But for the most part, it's pretty cool. I like the game for the most part. All right, I tried to go for it. It looked like that was going to be the edgeguard scenario. If that gyro hit, I could definitely see like a double jump forward air for a stock or something along those lines.
Right, really good movement here from Mace, able to use the bomb jumps to avoid having to land in a very predictable way right in front of RiskTKR's face. But yeah, going to use that down throw up till into up air. Good DI there from Mace, able to get out of that situation.
Rob down throw, up air feels like a Mario Party minigame, and one of like the really bad ones, like Bowser's Bigger Blast. That's kind of what it feels like a lot of the time, because you just gotta like hope they don't guess your mash and hope you DI'd it right, because a lot of the time it's just like you just gotta guess.
Okay, well, when you're Zelda and you get buried, you don't get hit by the up smash. So I just never learned to mash it, and now that I'm playing different characters, I just die at like 100.
Sounds like Zelda beats Rob.
Yeah.
Sounds like Zelda's a
I'm
top
telling
tier.
you should pick her up.
I have morals. So, looks like RiskTKR's taking the first stock. Oh, what? Oh, it looked like RiskTKR went for a back air, or went for a down air, and then Mace throwing out the back air, getting the trade, winning the trade, which is surprising because you hit the wrong move, you hit the wrong part of that down air, and you are super dead.
Right. I don't think that missile in the opposite direction was intentional, but really good movement there, avoiding that neutral B from Rob.
Feels like Mace has not had a whole lot of stage control. Feels like Risk has had control of most of the stage. Oh, where are you going?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, where are you going? So the thing about that is that it covered mistech and also tech in place and also tech away. So it looks
sick. You could get up attack?
He could get up attack if he missed the tech. So there was something to do. But I would like to point out that the point of that was to cover half the options. So it was sick, but also optimal. So it's less sick now. Okay. Again, back off stage. It feels like Risk has just had control of the center the entire time. And it's not like Samus can't play out of the corner, right?
Ooh, this is so scary.
Right, being stuck between a rock and a Rob, right? That's just not a great scenario to be in. Does he guess right? A lot of the time, you just gotta like, a lot of the time, I don't even DI Rob up there. Because I feel like if I DI wrong, it's worse than...
Yeah, you die at like 70 instead of...
It's better to be not wrong than to be right.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Risk taking the first game. Stage control was the name of it all. Stage control is really what helped him out. Felt like Mace couldn't get anything started because he was just trapped in the corner the entire time.
Yeah.
And not to say that Samus can't play out of the corner a lot of the time. Like, as soon as you get enough space for a dash back, that's when the Samus charge shot game is unlocked, especially if there's a platform right above you, right? Honestly, I could see maybe a counter pick to Small Battlefield, because one of the differences between PS2 and Small Battlefield is that on PS2, you need to dash forward twice to get underneath that platform, but Small Battlefield, you only need to dash forward once. You only need a little bit of space, and now you have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
Right? And so that can be really helpful. So if they're going to, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Genius.
See, now they get to, even if they're in the corner, they still get a little bit more of an option to play around with, just because they get that roof over their head.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they were trying to use a lot of fair out of the corner, but it wasn't working out super well. RiskTKR has like a really good defense in these ledge options, so...
Right, here we go, back in the corner. See if they can get down. Maybe when Mace is getting combo, they opt to take more juggle routes rather than getting pushed off stage, if that makes any sense. Like, try to DI in such a way that you don't take the ledge trap, you take the juggle instead. Maybe that could get them some more options to get off.
Yeah, but just catching the neutral get up there with the side B from Rob, only sitting at 14%. Okay, gonna get some damage with that up smash.
Not looking pretty. However, I do know that Samus charge shot forward smash is a thing. So there is a world where Mace brings this back. Okay, here's the start of something big. It looked like they were right. It looked like they were trying to call out a landing aerial, but Samus just doesn't fall fast enough.
Yeah.
Can't get down quick enough to like swat Risk for throwing out an aerial right there. And we are back in the corner. Good reversal, though. Now they get to start ledge trapping.
Yeah, but that up B, just allowing Rob to stall in the air, it's going to make it a lot harder to catch these landings, especially when he's able to land with that nair as well.
Now back in the corner once again. It's very clear what Risk's win condition is. It's very clear what their goal is. And they're very good at achieving it, right? I think that's a sign of a good player, knowing what their goal is and knowing how to achieve it in a timely manner within the set. Uh-oh, I saw a world where he like picked up the gyro and then threw it and then did a rotor arm and he was getting another stock.
All right.
A lot of swings. Okay, this could be something. Yeah, it seems like Risk's main option when getting in like looks like soft reset scenarios, it looks to be swinging, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like Mace really has an answer for it quite yet because Rob varies fast. It's like frame 5 or 6 and it hurts, right? It even sets up for combos sometimes.
He's like, get off.
Yeah, it's literally a big old swat. That was, oh, okay, he got hit by the gyro.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that gyro extending the hitbox on that back air as well.
Mace looking down the barrel of a 2-0. Hopefully they can make something happen. It's not that bad of a deficit, especially compared to last game, right? I think they've had a little more control. I think they've been choosing a little more juggles in disadvantage rather than ledge traps, and I think they've been getting a lot more off of their advantage. It doesn't matter when Samus sucks, though. When they fall out of your up B, it's like, okay, well, that was cool.
Cool,
GG's, I guess.
thanks.
You really worked hard there because my character didn't work. Okay, so how does Mace get this kill? Needs to find a way to take this stock. Because once they get the stock, then they can start convincing Risk to make a few more plays. If you have a stock lead, you don't really have any pressure to make any aggressive moves, but that's the second stock. We got ourselves a game here. There's a world where we see a game 3.
Okay, gonna see that throw off stage though. Oh, catching the jump with the nair. This can be very scary. Super high uppy, but barely missing that back air. Mace able to make it back to stage, has a full charge shot online now. But yeah, gonna take that neutral B.
Here's the ledge trap. Almost got clipped by the Rob back air. The forward air barely extending out. Really good choice by Mace to try and threaten that option. And yeah, there's not really a world where you can. It looked like you were in the wrong spot at the wrong time. I don't really know. I'll be honest, I don't know where you're supposed to be out there.
And that's scary too because like you can't play super shield heavy like you typically would in those high percent situations because Rob's throws are so good at stealing out stocks too.
It's crazy how they gave him combo throws and kill throws and also projectiles and also boxing options and also a really good landing tool and also the best edge guarding in the game. Not the best, but like really good edge guarding.
Yeah.
And Rob down air, Rob down air, Rob down tilt.
Honestly, side B itself is a war criminal.
I feel like I don't know if you watch Ydu's content, but he made a video a few months ago. I was just like, oh yeah, Rob's this really cool character where he's a hybrid between a boxer and a zoner and a heavyweight and also a grappler sometimes and also has kill combos because he needs those. Too bad he's big though. Too bad he's really big.
Yeah, he's really big, guys.
That's the real problem. Oh my gosh.